Spencer, away from the football, obviously an emotional and historic week for the country. Just wondered what your take was on the whole week.
But just like everybody, I'm sure, on behalf of everybody at Farnborough Football Club, sending our condolences to the royal family. What an incredible woman, an incredible reign, which we're all extremely grateful for. Very, very sad. And, we just, very, very difficult time for the country. But you've just seen that. I also think that the best of the British people with what's happening, supporting the new king and everything. So, very difficult times, historic. And, we support everything that's going on and just send our condolences to the royal family.
Okay. And for the club, obviously this week it was the 3rd anniversary of Cookie's passing. I'm sure he'd be proud to see us back in the National League South.
Yeah, massive football fan was Cookie, absolute gentleman. We miss him. Incredible. It's been 3 years. Absolutely staggering, actually. But yeah, we miss him. Again, absolutely fantastic human being. Very, very popular with everybody. And his family is still involved. We still see them. And yeah, he's greatly missed.
Okay, fantastic. And in terms of on the pitch, I'm sure the plans have changed quite a bit, but what have the first team been up to this week?
Yes, obviously we only put behind Christchurch against Beaconsfield on Tuesday, but unfortunately with Beaconsfield needing a replay in the FA Cup, that was didn't happen. And we arranged to put out the feelers and have Hartley Whitney come on Tuesday night behind closed doors, and they put out a very mixed side. I think that's fair to say. It wasn't quite what I had planned. It was, comfortable. The scores are relevant, but we got minutes into players that hadn't been playing. It was a potentially very serious injury to Omar, but thankfully that was a false alarm. But we got some players into some minutes, and it was better than nothing. And obviously now with what then happened, very sadly, regarding Her Majesty, then we didn't play today. So in hindsight, probably worked out quite well. I would have liked it to have been a tougher test, but we thank Hartley Whitney for coming down. And today we've trained. Obviously, with all the games being called off, my personal view that it's very difficult to make decisions. I've always got great sympathy for powers that have to make these decisions. My personal belief is I think the footballing community would have given incredible support and thanks to Her Majesty and the royal family. I think the fans and the players all being involved, but the decision got made, and ultimately every game was off. So we've trained today. We looked at potentially playing a training game, but decided that wasn't even appropriate. So we've trained today, and we've prepared as best we can for Tuesday night away at Tunbridge.
Yep, and it's been a while since we've been to Tunbridge Angels on their new AstroTurf pitch now. A tough game to pick up from where we left off.
Yeah, look, we're hoping it's as good as the pitch at Havant, where it's the same supply. They've gone to the same standards. We thought Havant 4G was by far the best we've ever played, best I've ever seen. And not quite sure yet what we're going to face, but it's definitely been built by the same firm. So, they've had a mixed start on it. They played 3 games on it, lost 2, but were quite fantastic. Everything I've seen and heard of their performance against Dulwich last out, they were superb that day. And so we know, away from home on a Tuesday night on a 4G, very, very difficult game. However, we've just won our last game, and we played pretty well at Havant. I don't think we deserve to lose the game. It was a really close game. So that's the margins at the moment. We're looking forward to it. It's difficult on the surface. We haven't been there for a while, but I'm pleased with my track record down there. So we're taking into account everything that's happened in these last few days, which I said is historical. We're still now very much looking forward to playing football again, showing all our respects to the royal family on Tuesday, I'm sure, and I'm sure as it's a national morning, and next Saturday in particular as well. But we're looking forward to the game. Tough game, but we're very much looking forward to it.
And with the break now, are you hoping to have some players back, like from injury and suspension? Of course, you mentioned Omar.
Yeah, look, we're close on a couple. Ollie Robinson has trained sort of 90% today. CJ Fern trained Thursday. He's still got a few issues, so we'll have to decide, particularly on a 4G. The same with Ollie. Omar Rowe was ill today. So again, not quite sure where that will go. Tony Lee's obviously gone back to Poole. So, we brought in Ollie, who made a brief cameo appearance in victory at Descent, and he's in contention as well for Tuesday. So, we've got some choices to make, but I also know that it's a very, very long season. We don't want to rush people back. Kenny is having a scan on Monday. We think it's probably a grade 2 tear. So he's probably another 2 to 4 weeks out, but we'll know more after Monday. So, we are getting people back slowly. Don't want to rush them with so many games. Generally we've defended well so far this season, so we don't want to rush people. Freddie Grant's back to is back to fully fitness now. Addy's played as well, so we've got certainly a lot of defenders that are fit and backed up by defenders that are nearly back. And whether we push them on Tuesday or even next Saturday, time will tell. As I said, with a very long season still to go, we don't want to rush people back when we've got fit players available now.
Fantastic. And finally, just your thoughts on the FA Cup draw against Hayes and Yedding, which is scheduled for a week today. Pleased to be at home?
I'm certainly pleased to be at home. I can't say it was one that we were all thrilled with. I'm sure Hayes are saying exactly the same. They certainly know us. We know them. They've got a fantastic squad there. I'm sure they will be pushing extremely hard for promotion. And we had a very tight season with them last year, and we edged it in the final. A lot of circumstances. It was a great day for Farnborough, and we're thrilled to be in the division we're in now. So they will certainly be looking for revenge. They've signed very well. They've got some very, very good players. Of course, Hodgie's there, we know all about him. But it's a one-off it's a one-off tie for sure, potentially to a replay. And look, it's got that little bit of edge into it, of course. But we're looking forward to it. We've got that fantastic position we're in this season that we're enjoying every game. Maybe not quite as much if we haven't got the result we want, but every game is exciting. Because of our promotion, and Hayes and Yedding is going to be another one because it's the FA Cup. The FA Cup, I've never had a run in it. I freely admit that I've never beaten a side above my level, and I've never lost to a side lower than my level, I believe. So that sort of tells you where we are. We always get difficult draws. I've always said that hopefully we're saving up for a cup run one day. Obviously, before my time, this club had an amazing day at Arsenal. What a fantastic draw that was financially, and for the players and the experience, and for the football club's exposure. So, the club had its time in the sun all those years ago, and we hope one day I can have a little bit of luck and, it starts somewhere. In this occasion, it's Hayes and Yedding. Very difficult game, but, we'll look forward to it and hope that perhaps this year is our year. But every game at the moment for us is exciting. We're enjoying every game, and we intend keeping it that way because we want to have a really positive season. As I said, generally everyone's smiling around the club, and, but when the FA Cup comes around, obviously it's an exciting opportunity. Hayes have always done very well in the FA Cup in the last few years. They've been on the TV, I think, the last 2 out of 3 years, I think it was. So, we know it's going to be tough, but it's a game we're all looking forward to.
Brilliant stuff. Thanks for the catch-up, Spencer, and I'll see you on Tuesday.
Thanks a lot, Don. Take care.